slow a car that kept getting in the way was for you. Stuck, or is it Bell at the wheel of that car at the moment? Do you know, Neville?
Sure which of the two it is at the moment. Bob alone can probably tell us that at the moment, but this battle is still going on.
Poor soul, he's just had to run at the other end.
I know, well, doing good, keeps him fit. And they really are still battling. What happened there, I think, was because of that incident, whoever it was and whatever it was, we don't yet know and haven't found out. The Jaguar eased off, certainly a little bit more than the Porsche. And the Porsche caught him, passed him, and had long gone before the Jaguar had got his act together again. Now, down the straight, the gap seems to be closing a little bit. The Jaguar seems to be a little bit quicker in a straight line at the moment. That may be because the Porsche is watching his boost and watching his fuel.
It could also be because, of course, the turbo cars do suffer from a little bit of lag, and they've just come out of Tete Rouge onto the straight where you were looking at them there. And the normally aspirated engine of the Jaguar gives it an advantage up to that maximum speed. After that, once they've hit top gear, then the Porsche tends to pull away a bit, but they're still absolutely nose and tail. And the Jaguar is right in the slipstream of the Porsche there as they charge down the straight. He's right up with it. Pulls alongside of it. And past, back into the lead goes number 6 Jaguar. Back into the lead down the Mulsanne straight.
That was exciting, to say the least. It's something
How he did that.
I've never seen that on television before. Quite in such an exciting manner. The Jaguar snatching the lead back there.
It's not over yet, though, because right on the tail of the Jaguar number 6, 17 Porsche still right with it. Coming up towards Indianapolis corner now, and then through Arnage. And we wait, here come the cars once again. Number 6 Jaguar still heads the Bell-Stuck Porsche there. Through Indianapolis and now up towards Arnage. Accelerate away from here and then go up to the Porsche curve, which of course was where the works cars had their little problem, shall we say. And I've just been past a note with the speeds and gears and so on them, and trying to pick it up at the moment. And I believe we've got Bob in the pits with some more news.
Yes, I've got Tiffany Dell here, who's driving Toyota number 36. 37, whoops. Tiff, we know that one of the cars has gone out. How's yours going?
Well, unfortunately, we're also in the pits at the moment, Bob, with we had some overheating. It looks like some problem with the head gasket or something in the water system. So we're just trying to fix it now to get back out again.
That's a shame, because you were going very well earlier on.
Yeah, we were up to 4th of pits. We had a good choice of tyres at the start. We had intermediates on, which was the right choice. And then we were running a proper 8th and 9th, I think, just before we all hit all these disasters.
And with Alan, what's the problem there then?
There's something again with the fuel pickup problem. You know, it was low and it was onto the sub pump, but somehow or other the sub pump or the electronics, I'm not sure, have gone a bit wrong, and that stranded him. So really, after a very promising first hour, when we were running 7th and 8th, it's all turned to SH1.
We know what it's all turned to. Thank you very much indeed, Tiff.
This battle, 3 hours into this race, this battle going on absolutely nose and tail. This was where, you may recall, last time we saw the Jaguar pull out, and there we saw the door very firmly closed on the Porsche. I think that that was the manoeuvre that was obviously promised right from the word go, and the door was closed very firmly in his face. And we're going to get a chance to watch these cars now coming up again towards the pit area, which they came through absolutely nose and tail. They've just gone through the cement dust there. You can see the great cloud of cement dust they've raised from where the oil was dropped. Nobody can see where they're going for the next 5 minutes. It's just settling now. And there's the Jaguar which got the better of that manoeuvre. I wonder whether indeed the Porsche got himself onto the marbles a bit there, because he suddenly dropped back quite dramatically, and that's thinking a little bit.
Just going around Arnage, and I think the car that got in their way there for a moment and spoiled the battle, I'm sure it won't be for long, was car number 114. Firing John Sheldon and Ian Harrower in the Tiger, and isn't John Sheldon a brave man to be racing here, Neville?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we're all delighted to see John. This is his second Le Mans since that terrible accident, and he's still going as well as ever, as determined as ever, and very, very quick, you know, a remarkably quick driver. But we're watching the Jaguar coming up towards us again, and he can't be very far away from when he comes into our visual sight. In fact, I'm wondering, since I've had me head in a Salmonton at the time, whether I missed him. Now here they come, here are the headlights coming up.
Chicane.
Yes, here are the headlights coming up, and you can see that they've got 2 more slower cars to get through and past. They might catch one, they might catch 2. They're certainly going to catch one of them, I think, before they go in the braking area. No, the door's shut. The door's shut very firmly there, and this is going to allow the Porsche to catch up. The other Porsche concerned pulls into the pits, and here is the leading battle, nose and tail again. We've seen this now several laps, and this is motor racing, this is Le Mans, the 55th Le Mans at its very best.
Right, I can find my watch here at 6:56. This is the top 20 position. In the lead, car number 6. Followed by car 17, that's the battle that's raging at the front of head of the field at the moment. Behind them, Jaguar car number 4. In 4th place, Jaguar car number 5. In 5th place, 6th place, I'm sorry, 15, Porsche car 15, followed by the Cougar Porsche number 13. In 7th place, car number 72, Porsche 962. In 8th place, the first of the IMSA cars, the Mazda 757, car number 202. That's followed by, in 9th place, by the first of the C2 cars, 102, the Ecos. In 10th place, Porsche number 11. In 11th place, Nissan number 29. In 12th place, the Tiger 121. In 13th place, the Porsche number 2. In 14th place, the four-wheel drive Porsche 203. In 15th place, the Nissan 23. In 16th place, the Spice Pontiac Fiero number 111. In 17th place, the sole remaining Coros Mercedes number 61. In 18th place, the Porsche 962 number 3. That's the Canadian Rothmans car. In 19th place, Tiger number 123, and rounding off the top 20, the Rondo car number 40, and the fastest lap still stands to Johnny Dumfries in the Coros Mercedes number 62 at 3 minutes 54.4. Richard.
Well, we've just seen pictures of a change of lead, indicating that car number 17 has taken the lead, and indeed he has. Indeed he has, and there's a pace car out on the Mulsanne straight, is there not, Neville?
It looks as if we've got a pace car situation on the Mulsanne straight. I think the 2 leading cars are through and past it, and I'm trying to discern exactly what the situation is out there, but there's definitely a pace car coming down towards us. I'm glancing down to see whether there's any movement down here in the pit road, but the pace car coming down would certainly...
Be waiting for the leader, can he?
I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought
picked
so.
him up at the start line, I would have thought. There we are. There's another pace car there. So they've run the age-old system here at Le Mans, which is it tends to work very, very well indeed, where they run more than one pace car because of the length of the circuit. Well, it looks very much as though the incident that has brought out the pace car is in fact at Indianapolis.